Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Deffinition, aka the guy that always sticks to his guns when it comes to fake leaks, and we have a lot to talk about this episode. So you may have seen some DC Fandome leaks circulating online in regards to the upcoming event. These apparently detailed the ins and outs of the entire convention, and they quickly picked up a lot of attention because of what they had in them. Now throughout this video we're going to be breaking down what the leaks said, and then what James Gunn publicly posted on Twitter in regards to them. I'm not going to even bother with a spoiler warning because they're not real, but if you enjoy the video then please drop a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel for videos like this every day. With that out of the way, thank you for clicking this. Now let's get into our breakdown of the fake DC Fandome leaks. Okay, so the leaks which were posted to subreddit DCEU Leaks yesterday said the following. All of this is from a legitimate source, which obviously we know it's not, but let's first start off with the movies and HBO Max projects which will be announced at DC Fandome. A first look teaser trailer for Matt Reeves' The Batman movie, which gives us a first look at Catwoman, the Riddler and Batman in their suits. We've already seen Batman in his suit, so not much of a first look. A new trailer for Wonder Woman 1984, which will give us a first look at Kristen Wiig's Cheetah. Casting announcements and official release date for Aquaman 2, James Wan's involvement as director and writer will be confirmed, Yahya Abdul-Mateen and Randall Park to return as Black Manta, and Dr. Stephen Shin respectively in the sequel. The first official trailer for James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, showing off the entire cast. Casting announcements for Black Adam movie and plot synopsis. Casting announcements and plot synopsis for Shazam 2, David F. Sandberg returning to direct. Casting announcements for the Flash movie, biggest one being Michael Keaton reprising his role as Bruce Wayne / Batman. This is to officially establish the DC multiverse on the big screen, which was introduced on the CW's Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event. The movie is more a multiverse film than Flashpoint, though it draws inspiration from the latter. Official trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League showing off never before seen footage, so people know this is a completely different film. Steppenwolf's original scary look from Batman v Superman will be in this movie and featured in the trailer. Official announcement of David Ayer's cut of Suicide Squad, it's coming for sure. Whether the announcement is at DC Fandome or not is yet to be decided. So how do they know that? They have these leaks inside that this is the official event, but they don't know yet. Anyway, however, it'll release after Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, we already knew that. The studio has dubbed this project as Ayer Wolf. Stupid. Unlike the Snyder cut, the Ayer cut does not require any additional photography since it's completely shot, just needs work of VFX, which is happening right now. Highly doubtful, as David Ayer hasn't said that publicly, and he's kind of said, he would love it to happen, but it might happen. Now, details and casting announcements regarding HBO Max's Justice League Dark series. Take this next sentence alone with a grain of salt, which means it's made up probably. There are unconfirmed rumours of Keanu Reeves reprising his role as John Constantine. Right, okay. A cyborg project starring Ray Fisher as Victor Stone is in the works for HBO Max. Whether it will be announced at Fandom or not is unconfirmed. Again, they don't know. Official announcement regarding the return of Ben Affleck as Batman for a Batfleck project on HBO Max. Affleck will return with his original script for the Batman movie he was supposed to star in, featuring Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke and Jared Leto's Joker. The last point talks about the secret movies, one of them Satana and the other one is Batman Beyond, which, yeah, we'll see. Now, we won't see because we know it's not now. Okay, so lots of information there, but James Gunn came out not long after this and tweeted the following. Sorry to hamper anyone's excitement, but this isn't real. Yikes. So you would think that that would be the end of it, with it pretty much shutting down the rumour, but the person who posted it then said, well, which part isn't real? Now, as Mahomes Slice Johnny MP said, it doesn't matter, it's from an unreliable source, and therefore we can take this as being completely made up and untrue. Gunn did clarify that it seemed like someone was pretty much making educated guesses, but on the whole, most of the things on it were made up. From this, we can take that it's the much more outlandish claims that were made on the list, rather than the ones such as trailers and footage, which we do know will be there. Now, over the last week, I've had a lot of backlash over saying that I don't think Ben Affleck will be coming back to the DCEU, as I'm the only one reporting on it, and because of this, people have unsubscribed to me, thumbs down the video, and said that I'm being too negative and that contracts have been signed. It It kinda sucks because I've always tried to be as credible as possible here, and whenever I've posted fake leaks, I've always come out and said on the next video that they were wrong, which is something that I did on my Michael Keaton announcement video after discussing a fake script that I'd been sent. The reason I always call out clickbait is because it makes my job 10 times harder due to the amount of people that don't. There's a large number of websites and YouTubers that instantly take things that they read on the internet as fact, and even if they know they're untrue, they still report on them as they know they will get clicks. This story is a prime example of that. We had a poster admitting that they were a teenager in India, but because they said they had a legitimate source, people believed it straight away without first questioning why a kid in India would have inside knowledge to one of the most highly secure and high profile events in DC history. The fact there's so many YouTubers and websites out there making stuff up just for views makes my job more difficult because there's just so much distrust when a group of people are happy to spread lies because it will get them more revenue. My channel is popular, but it's rare that I get millions upon millions of views on a video because I often approach things skeptically. I could easily get far more views than I do by just making things up. However, in the long run, it ruins your channel. For example, I used to visit We Got This Covered almost hourly, and now I never go back there because it's just so much fake stuff. As an example, when a story comes from the Hollywood Reporter, you trust it because they don't tend to make stuff up, and we've seen that for years. When it comes from We Got This Covered, you don't trust it because they do make stuff up. I guarantee that in the run up to Endgame, We Got This Covered had more visits to their Endgame posts than the Hollywood Reporter did, but now we know what was fake and what wasn't. We Got This Covered have shot themselves in the foot, whereas the Hollywood Reporter haven't. If you want long-term success, you can't have short-term goals and think of things in the here and now. I want to do this job for a long time, and I'm not going to last very long if people think I'm lying to them. So, though I might sound negative when I say that I don't believe certain rumors are true, it's because I've been around the block enough times to know when stuff is made up. I'm not someone that will drink the Kool-Aid because a kid on Reddit said they have a legitimate source in the industry. Now, I'm reporting on this because it's rare for people like James Gunn, who actually have legitimate connections, to come out and debunk this stuff. I would say that some of the stuff on the list will probably turn out to be true, such as the trailers and costume looks. However, the more extreme things I'm skeptical over, and you should be too. Let's be real, when I'm reporting on stuff, I'm not telling you that stuff is untrue to try and trick you. In fact, I'm doing the opposite, and though you may be mad that someone you love told you one thing whilst I told you the opposite, one of us is getting frowned upon in the short term whilst the other isn't. Now, people post this kind of stuff because they know that people's memories are short, and by the time the event actually comes around, so many other rumours will have happened that you won't remember who will have posted what and who won't have. Again, I'm very skeptical over the whole Ben Affleck thing even more now, because the main point in the tweet was that Affleck was the thing listed as the big home run in this. The fact that Affleck has said he's not coming back, Gunn has now said it's untrue, and so much more, really makes me think this entire thing is just a rumour that's gotten out of hand, but people have been happy to report on it because it brings in clicks. Again, I'm not telling you this because it will make me popular. In fact, it's probably the opposite, and at the moment, I'm pretty much going in a different direction to everyone else and saying that it's untrue. This probably won't make me a fun channel to watch because no one likes to be told things are wrong when they think that they aren't. I would love to see Ben Affleck back, as at the moment he's my favourite live action depiction of the character, but after the hell that he's gone through over the last couple of years, it's actually nice to see him happy with Ana de Armas. This was a guy that almost ruined his life over being Batman, and now I feel like Alfred sat in the cafe watching him finally smiling, and I don't want it ruined for the guy. Now, there are other notable things on this list that of course seem fake too, but we shouldn't have to wait until the directors of these franchises come out and shut them down. You have enough common sense to know when something is sensationally being sold to you, and if it sounds too good to be true, then it often is. I would love to be proven wrong, but I don't want to drink the Kool-Aid because someone on the internet said so. From now on, if you see a rumour making the rounds and it's not being reported on things like the big trades, then that's probably because they're aware of it and know it's untrue. They like money just as much as the other websites, but they know that in the long run they'll ruin their reputations if they report on things that aren't true, so it's best to be skeptical over this kind of stuff. Really feel like I've probably ruined your day with this kind of rant, but I'm sick of seeing this stuff circulate over and over, especially when it's clearly made up. Now, obviously, I'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, and if you still hate me or not. I know some of you watching this will still be saying, well, he said some of it might be true, and will grasp at straws, but I don't know how much clearer this can be made. So I am sorry, and I love you, but look, James Gunn said it's not true. And remember, every month we give away free movies to people who are subscribed to the channel. This month you can win the MCU Infinity Saga box set, and all you have to do is comment on a video and make sure you subscribe with notifications on. The winner is going to be chosen at random on the 15th of July, and the set will be shipped out from then to whoever gets the prize. If you want to support the channel from as little as 99 cents a month, then please click the join button below. We massively appreciate it, and as a thank you, you get access to content early. If you want to come chat to us after the show, either follow us at Heavy Spoilers or click the Discord link in the description below. Those are the best ways to keep up to date with the channel, so hopefully we see you over there very soon. But if not, then I tell you what, you can do one. I'm sick of you. No, I love you. Take care. Goodbye. Peace.